At this wonderful group of people here today. Hello, everyone. How are you? Doing well, I hope. My name is Jenny Brink, and my final resting spot is right over there. I lived right here in Dunmore. I ran a hotel for many, many years, right down on the corners. Busy place it was, Dunmore Corners. You want to know something? I don't think a lot of people liked me there. I ran a fine, reputable establishment, but I had more troubles than I could count. My husband and I ran a good, decent business. All I ever got was trouble. It started in the 1890s, when the borough of Dunmore decided they were going to put in sidewalks. Well, that was all well and good, but when they did, they took a big chunk of my property. They took out the front fence, they took out my yard, 3 trees and a shrub. That's right. They had those sidewalks so close to my house, it was just awful. I wasn't putting up with that business. No, sirree. I decided to bring a lawsuit against the borough. Well, I guess you know kind of how that would go. They found some loophole in the sidewalk stayed, and I was out of front yard, a fence, 3 trees, and a shrub. And I didn't get any financial compensation for it either. Oh, no. They gave me some sappy, happy story about eminent domain. I don't even know what eminent domain is. I just know I was out, a front yard, a fence, 3 trees, and a shrub.
And a snow shovel.
And once I brought a lawsuit and spoke out against the borough, well, I might as well have just put a target on my house because I became the troublemaker, a burr on their backside. I stirred the pot, now there was going to be trouble, and I was the target for everything. They got me on a sale of alcohol on Sundays. They said I was selling it out of my hotel and violating the law. Let me make it clear, I never sold alcohol on a Sunday. Oh, you won't believe the trouble I got in for that. Finally, a couple people in Dunmore testified on my behalf and said I would never do such a thing. Just like that, it's forgotten. You know, just enough to turn the screw on poor Jenny Brink. It was disgusting. The last straw, the final last straw was when the borough accused me of running a bawdy house. I ran a hotel, a boarding house, not a bawdy house. There's a difference. Do I look like the kind of woman who would operate a house of ill repute, a bordello? Huh. Well, I had to pay a fine for that. That's right. I didn't do anything and I had to pay $50. And I had to go to jail. I was supposed to stay in jail for a year, but, you know, that business really got to me and my health started to fail and, oh, next thing you know, I was in the hospital. Then some people from Dunmore wrote letters on my behalf and I was pardoned. Pardoned. Big deal. You know, something like that really sticks to you. I don't care about being pardoned. What they should have been concerned about and still need to be concerned about is how many times people in Dunmore vote. I'm not very educated, but I think it's only supposed to be once. For crying out loud, there are people in this cemetery who have been here for years and are still voting in Dunmore. I don't think that's right. I think once you're dead, you cannot vote. You know, I'm so fired up here, I have to leave before I break a blood vessel. Hey, wait a minute. I had an idea. After you folks are all done here in the cemetery, stop by my place. The one with the 3 trees and the shrub. Have a drink. And I won't be selling any alcohol because what? It's Sunday. I don't sell alcohol on Sunday. Let me get going. My place is a little dusty.